Hey everyone, just wanted to get some really good information to you. I actually put this all together a little earlier, but my tone was way too stressed out. I really want to bring you a sense of peace and a sense of calm, but most importantly, a sense of understanding of what is going on here as far as sheltering in place. Now, the thing that's driving me is really poorly crafted ratings getting headlines by the mass media such as CNN and Fox. I'm looking at CNN.com right now. It says California governor orders 40 million to lock down. And so that kind of headline is going to scare a lot of people. Well, that's not true. It's not a real and true headline. 40 million people have not been ordered to lock down. All right, okay. All right. What's happening here is what's called sheltering in place. And with that comes a lot more freedom to move than you might think. So I'm trying to bring you a sense of understanding, a sense of peace and calm in the midst of all this. I'm not suggesting for a second that it's not very, very serious and that there's not a heavy tone behind all of it. However, it's not a lockdown. We're not under martial law. So let me I apologize, I'm going to read this to you, but let me read to you exactly what the government website says sheltering in place is so that you can understand it. You can breathe a sigh of relief and go, okay, I can still exist in society. Here we go. Residents are to remain in place at their homes except for essential activities and essential businesses and essential government functions, including, now here comes the list, tasks essential to maintain health and safety, such as obtaining medicine or seeing a doctor. You can go to the pharmacy, you can go to a doctor. Getting necessary services or supplies for themselves, or so for yourself or for your family or for people who live in the house with you, such as getting food and supplies, pet food and supplies necessary for staying at home. Engaging in an outdoor activity such as walking, hiking, or running, providing that they maintain at least a 6-foot space of social distancing, which I prefer to call physical distancing in a social setting. Would be more proper. So in that situation, I mean, you want to go out jogging, you can. You want to walk the dog, you can. Caring for a family member in another household, so you can go to another household to care for them. Caring for the elderly, minors, dependents, people with disabilities in other vulnerable persons. The shelter-in-place order also does not apply, does not apply to those going to work in an essential business or essential government function, and this includes, you ready for this list? Healthcare operations, including home care workers, essential infrastructure, including construction of housing, operation of public transportation, utilities, grocery stores, farmers markets, food banks, convenience stores, all still in operation. Businesses that provide necessities of life for economically disadvantaged individuals and shelter facilities. Pharmacies, healthcare supply stores and healthcare facilities. Check this out, gas stations and auto repair facilities. Banks can stay open. Garbage collection is still happening. Hardware stores are open. Plumbers, electricians, and other service providers necessary to maintain the safety, sanitation, and essential operation of residences and other essential businesses. You hearing all this? This is not lockdown. Educational institutions for long-distance learning, laundromats, dry cleaners, and laundry service providers, all exempt. Businesses that ship or deliver groceries, food, let me say that again. Businesses that ship or deliver groceries, food, and goods directly to residences. Child care facilities providing services that enable essential employees to go to work. So if you're an essential employee like a doctor or a paramedic, child care facilities that look after your child can do that so that you can go and be essential. Rules are required for essential business to maintain basic, and it's literally in quotes, maintain basic operations, which includes, so this is you have a business, you can keep your security going, the payroll going, and similar activities. So you see, folks, my ire got up with what's going on in terms of the mass media and the overuse of very dark terms and a lot of hyperbole. I've seen the lockdown word used on so many places now. It's not the case. All right, so let's get back to caring for ourselves and for each others, and consider yourself informed now. I read this directly from the government website for the guidelines for what it means if you are ordered to shelter in place. And even let's use that word ordered a little bit loosely. Yes, it's serious. Yes, it is an order, but don't associate it with martial law. and don't call it a lockdown. Okay, I hope this helps everybody. Stay safe out there. More stuff to come. Next one's going to be a fun tip, I promise.